wipe this thing off pretty good down here around this plug. I'm gonna put me on some gloves here so I don't get so much grease and dirt on my hands. So this stuff, you get it on your hands and then you get it on your pants and your shirt and everywhere else pretty quick. And I'm not going to be working on this thing a bunch. I'm going to put gloves on, try to keep my hands kind of clean. I got an adjustable wrench. Can't lean down because the floor is wet. Wipe it. I turn this plug a little bit, get it started coming out. I'm going to wipe it again around there. So there's a little bit of dirt, sand built up right around the edge of this plug. So I turned it just a little bit to get it started coming out, and I can wipe it off a little bit better. See, I can get it out fingers now. And this plug has a dipstick attached to it. Somewhere, I got a clean paper towel. Just got a dipstick just like in the engine attached to this one. So I'm gonna wipe it off. And I've also got this thing set up. I got a 4x4 block that I put under the back of it when I first brought it out here to make it set level, because you need it setting level when you check all this stuff on it. I'm going to clean this plug off a little bit again. I'm going to put it back in. Screw it down as far as I can with my fingers. I dropped it. Let me make sure I got it. I think it's got plenty in it. As far as I can with my fingers. It's down in there good. And I'll take it back out. And I can see just a little bit. It doesn't need much as long as I can see it's got a little bit. Well, it don't have a little bit on it either. This is a little bit low. It had a little bit on it when I first pulled it out, so I know there's some in it. It's low enough, it's not quite touching the dipstick, so I'm going to get something and stick in there and check it and see how low it is.
What goes in that, 90 weight?
Yeah.
So what y'all did for the weekend?
They ain't do much. Yesterday I had to go to the doctor, do a follow-up on my hip. Got oil change in my truck.
I got a little piece of plastic here. This is what I use marking my, this is one of my marking stakes for my plants. They'll fit down in this hole. Stick it down in there. And there's a little bit on it. It got a little bit on it, so there's some oil in it. I will have to add a little bit to this. And this uses what we call 90 weight gear oil. Pretty common stuff. So I have to put some in it. It's got enough in it because it's got some in it. Even though it's showing low on my little dipstick here, I know it's got oil in it, and it doesn't take a whole lot to run this thing, and it'll be okay. So I'm not concerned right yet with it, but I will get some of that. I'll check when I'm done with this. I'll see if I got some. I may have some in the truck I can put in it, but I have to go out there and look. I got another plug on the back side over here that I need to check. This one is a little bit messier to check, and there's a lot of things that have a plug like this that the way you check to see if it's full is you simply take the plug out, and if oil runs out, it's full. If oil doesn't run out, it's not full. So then you gotta find something to stick in there and see how low it is, because these like this are a little bit messier, a little bit harder to check. And because this one's down behind the tire, if this one's low, it's going to be pretty hard to put some in too. It's a smaller plug, and it's not in an easy to reach spot. Fortunately, this is not something you have to do constantly. This one, this plug, this is just a pipe plug. It doesn't have a dipstick like the other plug we got up here. And it is kind of difficult to get at. As soon as I took it out, a little bit of oil started running out of it. Now it's hard to get it back and hold. So that is full down there. Wipe up a little bit of oil that run out. Checked it. Tighten the plug back up.
Almost done. I'm gonna get my hose.
All right, take it easy, bro.
All right, you doing, Brent?
Alright, that's tightened back up. So the only one I got to worry about is the top one here. It could use a little bit of oil. It's not, if I don't have any oil with me in the truck today, that's okay. It's got some in it. Running it out here for 10 or 15 minutes doing this, there's plenty of oil in there. It'll be okay as long as there's enough in it to lubricate it. That'll be all right. I'll have to check in a minute and see if I got some. Go ahead and pause that.